Hello, this is Jaymie White with Global Diversity News, bringing you another podcast. As always, it seems like I have with me Ray Hayes. Ray, how's it going?
What's going on, Jamie? How you doing, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. Another podcast. Hopefully, this isn't as long as the last one. I think the last one was almost an hour.
Yeah, it's real long. We
Yeah,
talked a lot. Talked about
that
a little
Trump.
bit unnecessary stuff, but we talked. We talked.
I don't know about that. It was President Trump, right? The first podcast we
Yeah.
did after he got elected. So definitely check that out if you have time. We just go through is Trump presidency positive or negative for minorities? And don't what we found from promoting the title is don't judge the podcast by the title. Okay, just go
you
listen
speaking
to.
about speaking about experience, Jamie.
Yeah, yeah, man. People
Yeah,
blew up on that one. So don't judge
it's
it
better.
by its title. Trust me, there are things that we go over when it comes to the Trump administration that are both positive and negative, trying to give you a well-rounded view of what to expect with the Trump
Exactly.
administration. And also moving into next year, we're actually going to dive a little bit deeper into that. But yeah, that's a 2017 piece. But for today, we want to bring to you, with less than a week left, we want to talk about Small Business Saturday. Now, for those who aren't aware, Small Business Saturday takes place November 26th. So next Saturday, the day after Black Friday, correct?
Yep. They're right after Black Friday. Yep.
Yep. So for those interested in purchasing things for the holiday meaning Christmas, New Year's, things, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, anything around that time frame. Now is the time, or excuse me, next week will be a perfect opportunity to not only purchase items or gifts for whoever, but also to support your local small business. Now,
Yeah. Even online too, Jamie. I mean, local businesses that are online selling things. This is a matter of just getting out there, and just saying, hey, small businesses are the backbone of America, and I mean they support. They employ a lot of people, tons of people within our nation. So definitely we have to support them. So it's a good cause.
yeah, definitely. Now, I do want to, since we're talking about Small Business Saturday, and in particular small businesses, what I do want to bring forth, starting off this conversation, is a recent report that I read through and also wrote an article about. So please definitely check that out, globaldiversitynews.com. But it was brought to my attention by governing.com. The report is the Initiative for a Competitive Inner City. And what this report does, or did, excuse me, is it analyzed 5 cities. Those cities were, and both Ray and I like this, they were Los Angeles, DC, Dallas, Chicago, and Detroit. And what it goes through is it analyzed the job creations from small businesses. So what it says, or what it said was, in 4 of the 5 cities, excuse me, small businesses created the most jobs. So in Chicago, for example, 58% of jobs were created by small business. In Detroit, 53%, Los Angeles was 74%, and then DC was 62%. Now, going a little
That's
bit,
huge.
yeah, exactly. Going a little bit deeper, and what I really want to talk about, and why we're really promoting Small Business Saturday, is when you take a look at the inner city of these cities. In the inner city, in inner city neighborhoods, that number increases. So Chicago, for example, jumps from 58% to, within the inner city, 70% of jobs are created by small businesses. Detroit goes from 53% to 64%. LA goes from 70% to 77%. And then lastly, DC goes from 62% uh, to 74%. So these are some huge increases, in particular the inner city. And that's why we want to bring to your attention this Small Business Saturday, and how to go about it. So Ray, let's talk about, small businesses within Chicago and how, in particular, how you think, well, not just Chicago, let's scratch that. Not just Chicago, but just throughout America, different ways to find out some deals that are going on and how to connect with different small businesses, either online, in person, or, wherever.
Uh, First, I want to say in my neck of the woods, you can find out about some of the deals your local small businesses may be doing on Small Business Saturday within a local newspaper or DNA.com. They usually have information about what's going on in the communities in the Chicagoland area. So you may find some deals of what's being going on in these local small businesses in the area. The beauty about small businesses, what I want to say, Jaymie, is they're just not supporting themselves. They're supporting the entire communities. And this is around the U.S. This is not just in Chicago. This is around the U.S. They help grow the community. But if you do want to find more information about them, I encourage everybody to do so because they affect what's going on around you. And what was your second question, Jaymie? I'm sorry.
Just where can you find out more information about it? Which pretty much goes into what you pretty much answered it. But
And I'm sure they're
yeah.
American Express, they have a campaign going on now, and I'm sure on their sites they'll have more information about small businesses that are actually participating in Small Businesses Saturday on their website. So I definitely would encourage the viewers and listeners to go out and check out American Express website. And also they've been campaigning with the TV ads from Kendrick Lamar and Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how they plan on supporting underrepresented communities and the small businesses in those communities as well.
Yep. So just to add to that. So what I do want to do is I want to separate it out in two parts. The first being, if you're a consumer and you're saying, hey, I want to buy a gift for, my loved ones or whoever, maybe a coworker, maybe it's both, a loved one who's a coworker. How do I connect and support with small businesses? And then the second piece would be, if I'm a small business, how do I connect with potential consumers? So we wrote a couple of articles on that dive deep in terms of giving you different tips on how exactly to go about doing this for both parties. And again, gotta promote this because this is what we're doing it for. But check that out at globaldiversitynews.com. But for the podcast, since we're trying to keep it succinct for you guys, let's talk about the audience. Now, again, if you're looking to support or just buy a gift for whomever, what you're probably seeing a lot in right now, or you will be seeing in the future, is a lot of Facebook ads coming your way. Now, normally, I'd say you don't necessarily have to pay attention to those ads because you just get an influx of them, and you probably taught yourself to block it out anyway. But nowadays, and I can say this through personal experience, now is the time to really start looking at those ads because there are a lot of great deals going on both online and in different stores that you could definitely take advantage of if you check out a couple of these ads. So if you see an ad that's been targeted to you for right now, especially when it comes to the holiday break, that is perfect. You definitely need to be investigating those ads and finding out more about possible deals. And again, 50 other weeks of the year, I'm probably not going to tell you that unless, it's an ad for Global Diversity News. But right now is the perfect time to do that. So other than Facebook, I don't know, Ray, do you have any other possible websites that have that for audience?
Shopsmall, shopsmall.com. If you go to that website, it leads you to the American Express website that showcases your local small businesses that will be participating in the Small Business Saturday campaign. So once again, go to shopsmall.com if you want to know about the local businesses that are in your area. They'll actually take your location from your smartphone or your computer, and they'll give you what's all around you, the businesses around you that'll participate.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I know another one. Not only we've got the shop small, and take a look at the advertisement on Facebook, also possibly Twitter as well. Don't be
Hmm.
afraid when you're
The
going.
hashtag,
Yep, the hashtag shop small. Um, don't
right?
don't be afraid when you're going into these small businesses to say, hey, do you have any small business Saturday sales going on, or small business
Hmm.
deals going on? Because that might be they may have something catering to you and what you're looking for at these different stores. You may hey, come up and get a very nice deal on. So
You know what, Jamie? I,
yep,
if you do go to that small businesses and you find out some more information about what some of the deals they may have, share that information on your social media site.
yeah,
Let your friends and family members know about these deals, because they're not only helping themselves, but you're helping that business out as well. So share your experience. I mean, I hope the local small businesses are encouraging you to share your experiences as well, because it's an upsell, and also it gets people to know more about, hey, well, it gets people to come to their store, more people to come to their store. So share their experience.
yeah. I 100% agree. I was reading an article. We're looking at when it comes to this holiday season. There's expected to be over 600 billion being spent. You know, I think that on just different shopping pieces. Excuse me. So that's why Small Business Saturday is crucial to that, because again, supporting these businesses that, for example, in Chicago, in the inner city of Chicago, is creating 70% of jobs. Uh, that just only benefits not only yourself, not only the business, but the employees as well, who
Exactly.
working very hard, especially in today's economy, getting ready for the holidays too. I mean, it just makes sense. Going to be a
Yeah.
lot of deals out there. It's going to be a lot of opportunities, and who knows, you may find your next favorite store
Yeah.
at one
A
of
store
these.
you didn't even know that was that you didn't even know was 5 miles away from you, or a mile away from you, that could
Exactly.
to lead to great offers for you.
Exactly. So what we're going to do at Global Diversity News is we're definitely going to be out shopping, or at the very least,
Definitely.
uh, looking for different deals for you guys on Saturday as well as Friday. So I think so because of that, I know I'll be in Detroit on Friday, so I can go to a couple of stores, take some photos, let you guys know if there's any deals going on, post it at GDN Network on Twitter. And then Ray, you can also do the same in Chicago. Friday and Saturday, we got any deals going on. Saturday I'll be in Arizona, so I got two cities for you. And we urge you to do the same if you see any deals or anything. Which you know what I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna shoot out an email that just says something like that says, hey, maybe if you see a deal, just do hashtag shop small or hashtag GDN small or something like that, just to get the word out
Yeah.
there, um, and have
Definitely.
and have people supporting it. So that's for the audience side and for the consumer side. So let's take a minute and let's talk about, if you're a small business, how do you connect with potential consumers? The biggest thing, based on our research and just feedback from small businesses who have participated in this Saturday in the past, a really good one is Facebook. Uh, for those who aren't familiar with Facebook, basically you can go on and create an ad campaign, and it lets you target people based on, it gets really specific, based on their wants, their likes, their needs, things of that nature. And you're able to create ads and, tell people about some of the things that you have offering or going on within your store. So that always, that seems to be a key. Um, and that also other things when we're talking about digital ads, Google Analytics, uh, Twitter. Twitter's been big for us, so Twitter is also another good one. Ray, do you have any other ones? We're talking about online digital. You got
Local forums. or just a local forum, and just advertise for your business. Uh, Also, I would encourage sending out text message reminders. If you have a list of the customers who usually frequent your store,
It's a good one.
send out a text message reminder. Hey, we have a small business Saturday campaign going on today. Please come out, shop with us, and also encourage them to shop with other local small businesses. Also, you can go about, like Jamie said, use social media. Take advantage of social media. It's free
Yeah, it's
advertising.
free. Yeah.
So if you do not have a page, make a page either tonight, or you don't want to wait to the last minute and say, "Hey, we have a campaign going on Saturday. Please come out." You have Black Friday, so you got to think about. Some people may be tired out from going to the store and just on Saturdays want to sit at home and enjoy their family who's came in town, or still eating leftovers. So make sure you're campaigning. I mean, well, you're advertising for this big event on Saturday right now. Don't wait till the last minute, because you may hurt yourself at the end of the day with this big campaign going on. But that's it. I mean, just definitely take advantage of small media. It's free advertising. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and also if you're, for all the black owned businesses, I know Black Chambers Inc. Uh, you can pay a small fee and they'll list you on their phone app or their phone application with the rest of their businesses. So that's another way to get your information out there. I know I actually use it. Uh, I'll be using it, in Detroit. Uh, so, just to locate a couple businesses, see if I can support anything, see anything I like, and purchase from it. So yeah, it's just.
Also, Jamie, I would encourage flyers too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Usually,
We're gonna get to like the in person piece. Yeah, we
yeah.
can talk about in person piece. So flyers is definitely a good way to promote your business. Also, funny enough, what are those? I forgot what they're called. Like the things that you like have in the front of your store. They're like
What's that?
they're like they like a
Like bulletin board or
easel,
something
like
like that?
a easel or whatever. A easel. What is it called?
Yeah, like almost like a chalkboard, almost,
Yeah,
right?
exact. That's exactly what I mean. Yeah, if you have like those,
Okay.
those work. I cannot tell you how many times I've been out walking and I'll just read something on on the easel and I'll be like, what, let me go in because they've got something going on here. Like those work very well. I've I've spent money on a lot of on a lot of stores because they had something good going on that I found out just walking down the street and just saw
Yeah.
it on there. I think it's an easel, but they're chalkboard. So that's an in person way um
And
to
you got
get
to
people
think
in the
about it too,
store.
Jamie. I mean, with that easel or chalkboard, what you're saying, you have people coming in town to a particular city, coming to town to Detroit.
Yeah, for
You're
Thanksgiving.
going to
Yeah,
Detroit for Thanksgiving. So you're going to have people possibly walking around the neighborhood just looking for sights to see. So why not put something right outside of your door just to make it seem like you're welcoming, you're very friendly. Hey, I may want to shop with you, just because, like you said, you went to uh, a business just because they had an easel in front of the building.
yeah,
So I mean, just think about the fact that there's a lot of traffic that's going to be going around in a lot of towns this weekend. So take advantage of that.
yeah,
I mean, I understand you usually see the same people in the community, but this weekend it may be something different. You may have people just walking around and just want to sightsee.
yeah,
Why not sightsee in my store? Well, not just become a window shopper. Hey, come into the store, check out what we have today.
yeah, yeah.
So
Another one is another trick, and I'm telling you things that have worked on me. That's why I'm giving you suggestions. If I'm serious, if a huge conference or something, some event is letting out, don't be afraid to have one of your employees just standing outside or uh close to the area and telling people about some of the things that you guys are offering, especially if it's a food place.
I got a question. You got like similar to like a American American Liberty, the tax service. Like
right.
they have the people outside in the Statue of Liberty.
Oh no, no,
They
no,
usually have
no, no.
people.
I don't mean that.
Oh, okay.
I don't mean that. I meant so literally what happened
Okay.
was a conference. Conference let out. You know, it was lunchtime, and you know we didn't really know what to eat, but it was a huge conference in Detroit, Cobo Hall, and it was a guy. I forgot the name of the sandwich place. Corned beef sandwiches, but there's a guy. He was like, "Hey, you know, if you guys," he had his flyer with him and everything. He was like, "Hey, if you guys want, you know, some food for lunch, we know you guys have, you know, a big conference going on. You guys should check out our spot." And he picked up about from when I was there. He probably picked up about 10, 15 people. We walked over and
Wow.
turned out to be some great corned beef. And like every time I'm around the area, I eat there. So
They got loyal customers. That's all
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. So don't like if you know a big event's coming out, you know, don't be intrusive. You know, you don't have to have somebody dressed up as a Statue of Liberty, spinning
Yeah.
signs.
Or Mario.
Not knocking it, yeah, or more, not knocking it. But I'm just saying, like,
Right.
if you
Nothing
don't
wrong with
have,
it.
yeah, if you don't have those type of funds, like you can literally just have your flyers ready, just have a guy, just there ready to answer questions if anybody has them, and he has the location ready, and he's just like, hey, you got events out. If you guys are hungry, check out this spot. Here's a flyer. It's within walking distance. It's around the corner. So,
Yeah, definitely. Another thing, Jamie, send the right message. Make sure your business has a message that caters to your audience. So your message, make sure your story is unique and tells a story. So make sure your marketing message stands out from the big box retailer. So like a McDonald's, if you're a McDonald's or you're a restaurant,
yeah, about to say McDonald's ain't a small.
come up with something catchy. Make people want to come into your store. Entice them to your store and get them gifts for it. Hey, today we may be giving out a free tasting for our new hot chocolate or something like that. But I mean, make sure your message is on point.
Yeah, I agree.
Why should they be coming into your store? Because we support a certain foundation or we donate to a certain foundation. But I mean, make sure you have a message behind. I mean, make sure when someone wants to give a holiday gift to somebody, they're giving it to them for a certain reason because this company supports or this business supports so and so. So I know you're struggling with so and so. Hey, I wanted to give you something from a company who supports something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree. Excuse me, but yeah, that's essentially what we've got. So yeah, Small Business Saturday.
Yeah.
Definitely take advantage. It's every year. It's the biggest. They're projecting it's going to be the biggest it's ever been this year. So definitely be a part of it, and let us know how it goes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, make sure you write a comment. Maybe if you want to, just email us. Let us know how it goes, and make sure you follow us to get updates on Small Business Saturday, and we'll let you know if we see any deals out there. So, thank you for your time. As always, like, subscribe, comment on the video, and have a great day.
Have a good one, guys.